Welcome to Millennium Computer's fast online tutorials for budgets and forecasting. A budget transfer is a decentralized budget admin transaction, and for this tutorial I will show you how to approve a budget transfer, send it to financial planning, and then how to post that same budget transfer. To approve a budget transfer, you can open it from the menu or from the Quick Launch area. Budget transfers that have yet to be approved will be in the Completion/Local Approval menu. Please note that all users have access to this menu. Expand the Completion/Local Approval section. Find the budget transfer you are going to approve and then click it. The first thing you might want to do is view the approval history to see the current status of the budget transfer. As you can see, the budget transfer is balanced. However, depending on the business rule settings at your institution, you may be able to submit a budget transfer for approval that is not balanced. Please check with your administrator if you are not sure. You can edit information in the header record or accounting section. I have decided I want to use a different budget series, so I'm going to change it. And because I made a change, I do have to save the header record. As a reminder, other options on this page are: if needed, you can add accounting lines by clicking the Add New icon. You also have the option to edit or delete an accounting line. You can attach a file to the budget transfer or open the budget transfer in PDF format. You can also import an Excel spreadsheet. When you are ready, you can click the button to send it for approval. On the right are the previous approval comments. And on the left, there are two options for approving the budget transfer. Please note that if this user account had been assigned the central approval role, the third option, to finalize a budget transfer, would also display. If you need to, you can send this budget transfer back to the person who created it. However, for this tutorial, I will send it to Financial Planning Services. You can add any additional comments you have and then click the Submit button. Now I am going to sign into a user account that has been assigned the central approval role so that I can continue to approve this particular budget transfer. Budget transfers that have previously been approved and sent to Financial Planning Services are in the For Central Approval menu. You must be assigned specific roles for this menu option to display in your user account. Anyone who has access to this menu can approve the budget transfer. For example, if both you and I have access to the Central Approval menu, both of us will see the budget transfers in the menu. There are two menu options under Central Approvals, and the type of approval designation you have determines which menu the budget transfer that is waiting for approval goes to. The first one is for position control requests, and the second is for operational requests. Now I am going to quickly go to a different page to show you what I mean about the approval designation types. This is where you manage the designation types for central approvals. In this example, Test 1 has the P designation and the rest have the O designation. What this means is that when an approver with a position designation creates a budget transfer, it will go to the position menu. If the approver has either the P or O designation but did not create the budget transfer, then it will be in the operational menu. I'll now go back to the Budgets homepage to visually show you what I mean. As I mentioned earlier, since this budget transfer is in the Operational Requests menu, it was created by a different user. And the one I am selecting is the one I approved earlier from the Local Approvals menu in a different user account. When you are ready, you can click the Submit for Approval button. Over on the right are previous approval comments. Note that the last one was sent to Budgets. That means it was sent to the Financial Planning Department. And on the left, there are two options. The first is to return it to the originator. You can do this if the budget transfer requires changes. The second option is to submit the budget transfer to the budget series and finalize it. This option displays because this user account has been assigned the central approval role. You can add any additional comments you have, and then click the Submit button to finalize it. As you can see, I got a message advising me I didn't make a selection, so I'll do that now. Depending on the configuration setting at your institution, when a budget transfer is finalized, one of three things happens. It is sent to Edit Budgets and will have to be batched manually. It is sent to Edit Budgets, a batch is created but not sent to your accounting system. Or it is sent to Edit Budgets, a batch is created and then automatically submitted to your accounting system. And now I'll resubmit and finalize the budget transfer.